Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Josie's Point of View, where we focus on human interest stories from the Carolinas and beyond. Today it's Friday and it's February the 25th, 2022. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to extend to you a warm welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you're a returning viewer, by all means, thank you for coming back. You know, I always say the tide changes so frequently here on these YouTube streets, so you always have to acknowledge where your support comes from. And I want you to know I sincerely thank you for your support. Feel free to like and to share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. And our story today takes us to the city of Southern Pines here in North Carolina. Take a look at the headline. And it reads, Soldier from Fort Bragg shot by civilian police. I'll provide you with a summary here, and as always, I'll place links to a few of the full articles in the description box. Now, this incident took place on Friday of last week, and I believe the date was February the 18th. And this information is all available on the Moore County Sheriff's Office. It's available on their Facebook page. And according to that report, police were called to an apartment complex in Southern Pines around 1:30 a.m. in response to a noise complaint. According to report, two officers knocked on the door of one of the apartments, and they announced themselves as sheriff deputies. Police say a male resident of that apartment approached the door and confronted police while holding a gun. The report said that the resident pointed the gun at police and one of the officers shot the man while officers were taking cover to protect themselves. And it does look as if more than one shot was fired, because in the picture here you can see there's a large bullet, one or two bullet wounds to the left of the door, and one is actually on the door frame. The injured man is pictured here. He is 41-year-old Jason Michael Law, and Law was taken to the hospital for treatment of his non-life-threatening injuries because he was shot by police. They did not say if he was shot more than once, but I do know he was shot. I believe one report states he was released from the hospital on Saturday. One of the police officers was also injured when he fell down the stairs as the door was open, and he sustained injuries from that fall. I read in a report that says he was taken to, it says that he did go to the hospital, but how he got injured, they were taking cover, and that's how he got injured. But the officer, I believe, has also been released from the hospital. Laura has since been arrested and charged with 2 counts of assault on a police officer, and he was placed in the Moore County Detention Center with a $50,000 bond. I'm not sure if he was able to bond out of jail, but I do know he had a court date this past Wednesday, but I did not see any updates, so I'm not able to share with you what his follow-on disposition will be. We have since learned that Laura is an active duty service member working on the military installation at Fort Bragg. One report states he's an Army veteran working as a civilian contractor on the base. But from what I read, a spokesperson from the 18th Airborne Corps stated that Laura is a military service member who is currently on terminal leave. So it makes sense, you know, or to make sense of it all, he's an active duty service member from another base, and he's on his way out of the military. He's getting ready to retire, and he's got a lot of leave he's got to use. And since January, he has been on terminal leave, or he's using up that excess leave before he makes his final exit. And during that time, he's allowed to find a job and relocate if he needs to do so. And apparently that's how he happens to be listed as being affiliated with Fort Bragg. He is working as a civilian contractor on the base. So whatever was going on in that apartment at 1:30 in that morning was serious enough for someone to call the police, and then allegedly Laura came to the door with a gun in his hand as he confronted the police. I'm just wondering if by chance he was unaware that it was the police at the door. I can't believe that anyone in their right mind would come to the door with a gun when police tells you to open up. Something just doesn't seem right here. Maybe he just didn't realize it was the police. I'm just saying. Now, but nonetheless, his retirement is in jeopardy because he's literally still on active duty and can face disciplinary actions. I'm sure there's more to the story, nonetheless, that will come out in the next weeks and in the next months. But in the meantime, I hope he has saved up enough money for a good lawyer, because I tell you, he's definitely going to need it. And that's all I have for you right now. Feel free to leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about this video. And by all means, feel free to like and to share it. And if you haven't done so already, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel by clicking on that red subscribe button. It's at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And if you click on this notification bell right here, you'll be the first to know whenever a new video is uploaded. I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.